Hi guys, this is Vince Pornelos from AutoIndustriya, and we're here with Assistant Secretary Leah Quiambao of the Department of Transportation.
Hi guys.
Hi ASEC. Oh, wait,
Hi.
sorry. Is it ASEC or Assistant Secretary or ASEC?
Leah will be fine.
Leah will be fine. You hear that, guys? Leah will be fine. So, how long have you been with the DOTr?
Since the start of this new administration, which is July 1 of last year.
Okay.
So I've been there for about 1 year and a few days.
1 year and a... Oh, that's right. It's July now, so
Yeah.
yes. Before that, you were with...
I was with a private bank.
Bank?
I was with the bank. I was an in-house counsel for the country's biggest bank. So there you go. Do the math.
That would be 3 letters.
Yes.
B and then D and then... Oops, sorry. Anyways.
Yeah.
Of course, many of our... Well, many people out there know you from that interview.
Yes.
That, but I feel as if when I was watching that, it's like, I think you were sent there without any information.
Yeah.
So I mean, what was that like for you? I mean, I know it's hard.
Well, the topic is really difficult to talk about because the Anti-Distracted Driving Act really forces people out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I admit it. I'm also one of the distracted drivers out there before.
Maybe we should cut that.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
No, that's okay because
Okay.
that's true.
Yeah.
I used to watch teleseries in traffic. Because if you're stuck in traffic for like, diba, parang okay, I want to watch something.
Would you like to have that cut?
No, yes. But now,
Okay.
but I recognize that it's a safety issue.
Yes.
And
Very much so.
yes. So if you and people have gotten so used to it that it became the norm. So if you take them out of that comfort zone, syempre aalma sila.
Yeah.
You expect negative reactions.
Yes.
So I'm looking back at it. It's really part of the job. It's part of learning. And the more important thing is that we were able to implement the ADDA, and we were able to like get input from you guys, from the motoring journalists, from the motoring associations, from the stakeholders, even from the legislators who drafted the law. And I guess everything happened for a reason. We were able to iron out the details, and the second try we were able to get it a go. Our motto is that we do not want to move cars. We want to move people.
Okay.
And we're eyeing at the most efficient way of moving people.
And that is?
And that is, of course, mass transport.
Okay.
Providing comfortable, convenient, safe, and affordable mass transport for everyone. We want transport to be an equalizer.
Okay.
So, regardless of my background, of what I do in life, my choice is to ride public transport because it's most efficient for me. Right? So,
So you ride? You ride the MRT?
Well, yes, I do.
Really?
I am, and I was, and still am a commuter. I rode like, name it, and I've done it.
Standard fare bus.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. UV Express, jeepneys, tricycles, even habal-habal in the provinces.
Really?
Yes. I've experienced nakasakay sa estribo. Yes.
Wow.
I've experienced being stuck somewhere because it's raining so hard and it's flooded everywhere.
Oh yeah.
It was all commuter.
All right.
Everywhere.
Wow.
So I know how hard it is. The vision is really not to confine people into classes, the lower class, the middle class, or the upper class. As I said, we want transport to be an equalizer. So they would have that option to just leave their cars at home.
Okay.
Just, save money, save time. At least our goal is to give them that option. And we're working on that. All the projects are ongoing, either feasibility study or construction. And we hope to complete substantial part of these projects before the end of this term. When there's transition, there's a big possibility that your projects will not be completed. Either because of politics, because of change of policy, so many things. So our goal is that before we end this administration, we will see palpable changes in our transport system, in our infrastructure system. The Secretary, one of his early plans was that to legislate a national transport program. a 30-year transport plan.
Okay.
Because that's the problem now. We did not do a long-term planning of our transport and of our urban system.
Yeah.
That's why one of our deliverables, which we undertook upon ourselves, to legislate a 30-year transport program, which will envision where we will be 30 years from now. So we're not just looking at Manila, we're looking at Cebu, Davao, all the upcoming metropolis in the country, because we do not want them to end up like us here in Manila. Right? What the DOTr is focusing right now is the PUV modernization program.
Okay.
Wherein we want to upgrade the standard of our public vehicles.
Yes.
So we're rolling out new requirements for those who would want to apply for franchises. The capacity of the jeepneys, the safety issues, and of course the danger to the environment. It's just about time that we pass these guidelines to upgrade our jeepneys and our buses too.
Yeah, that's great.
For example, we're adding, they should be PWD friendly.
Which they're not.
Yes, right now they're not. So we're requiring all of our buses to have PWD access. Those things are brewing right now.
All right. That's all interesting.
We have a plan to establish a driver's academy.
Really?
Yes. Driver's academy wherein we will educate our drivers, our motorists, also our pedestrians.
Okay.
On road transport, on rules and transport laws. We also plan to build a Philippine Rail Institute.
Rail. So you're looking at basically upping the skills of potential or future rail operators.
Yes, because right now we are dependent on Japanese advisors. We have like Busan, who's doing the maintenance of our MRT3s, a Korean company.
Okay.
So the vision of the secretary and the department is that we will have homegrown rail experts, and we will also educate our drivers on how to drive better, on how to drive safer, and the vision is just to upgrade the way that Filipinos drive.
There has to be a value to the level when they say, yeah, I'm a professional driver. It means something more than just tinuruan ako ng tito ko or dad ko. Or, it has to mean something more than that.
Yes.
You know.
It's really in the drawing board right now.
Yeah.
But we already have a point person, that's Undersecretary Ann Lontok. She's doing the education component of our efforts. So.
But yeah, 2-day coding, that's a bit
mabigat, dude.
Yeah, heavy na yun. Heavy na yun.
Oo, mabigat. Until we give them this efficient mass transport system, they'll be forced to buy another car.
Yeah.
Yun lang eh. Yun lang din. Nagtatagdagan mo lang. The downside is infrastructure takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time. So, sabi nga nila, before it gets better, it will get worse for the time being. But we have to do that in order for us to collect the gains in the long term.
The most major issue of DOTr, plates and licenses. What's going to be the workup on that? Okay.
We're distributing it soon.
Which one? Plates or?
Yung licenses, we've already distributed the 3-year validity. Because we've shifted from 3 years to 5 years.
Yes.
The 3 years, we've already distributed all of that.
Okay.
The 5 years, we're trying to catch up on that. Sa plates, there's a legal case on that.
I believe there was a case before, right? Na the plates were held up at some warehouse or something.
Yes.
So you're not gonna get those plates anymore.
No, we can't, because the court says we can't get it. There's an injunction. We can't get it. It's not really about the plates being in the warehouse, but the court says you didn't follow the proper government procedure when you procured those plates, when you entered into a contract with the provider.
Okay.
So since that's what happened, allegedly, so you can't get the plates coming out of that contract.
Does that not make it worse?
Yes.
Kasi it
goes into the heart of the transaction, right?
Right.
So what we did was that we can't force the issue here. If we'll just force the issue, we'll wait for years until the case is resolved. So we'll just procure new plates.
Will they be recharged to the people? Kasi I mean, personally, I paid for a new plate because I was in the last batch of, I think, number 2. Right. So it was and then when they put out that rule to get the new plates by I think Jan 2015, and then by end of Feb 2015 they said TRO and all that. So I paid for my plates.
Unfortunately, the plate that you paid for is there in that warehouse. Is covered by that contract. So the contract that we will get right now is that moving forward.
Yeah. So I'll have to pay for new plates.
Yes.
It's so sad. Can we get a refund on the old one?
Let's see. We'll definitely study that.
Well, because I mean, you know, for some people, 500, I think it was 400 something for the new plates is trivial.
Yeah.
But for a lot, for the majority of motorists, it's but and more than that, it's the principle. Na parang I paid for something, I didn't get it.
Yes.
You know.
Tama lang naman.
So in other words, we can't go to that warehouse and physically get our plates.
No, we can't.
Hear that, guys? Sorry.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's the case.
Yes.
The court has spoken.
So, ngayon, ano ka palang conduction sticker?
No, it's my old car. It's my old car. Yeah, it was an old car. It's a 23-year-old car now. And when the government said that we're gonna be issuing new plates, I said,
okay.
you know, I said, oh yeah, I get new plates because I mean my plates are old, right? So it's like at least it's gonna look new, ganyan. And then right when I paid for it, stop. No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
the way it is.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. But you weren't there yet.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
you can't say naman that hindi amin yan or
That's true.
dating problema pa yan. When you enter the government, akuin mo yan eh.
Yes.
It's your problem. And as much as possible to try to solve it.
How do you feel about this? You can see our friends here.
Yeah.
Convoy. Interesting.
Can I just say that my secretary does not do that?
Yeah.
Wala siyang hagad. Wala siyang bodyguards. Zero. He only has a driver. And you know what? It's so unfair. If you